Hi guys, welcome to our first cash stuffing video on the Sammy Saves channel. I cannot wait to make this video. I recently just purchased the Budget Mom Budget Daily Planner, and I also purchased some envelopes from the Budget Mom, and right now I just have the temporary label on them. I will write it down nicer, but I'm just kind of workshopping some of these different categories. But yeah, so this is going to be my cash stuffing video, and specifically we are going to be cash stuffing all of these with the income that I earned from YouTube. The income that I earned from YouTube was from December, so we're going to be talking about it now in January. For YouTube, I made $183, but I wanted to talk about the categories that I have and that we will be stuffing today. I have some savings challenges, and so these are what I'm going to be using all of my YouTube income, and then I'm even going to be using my income from my 9-to-5 job, all my cash tips. I'll be doing a hairstylist version of this with my cash tips coming very soon. So I want to put them in the order of how they're most important to my least important savings challenge, if you will. Very first one that I wanted to focus on is my high yield savings account. I would love to, at the end of the year, have this fully funded at $5,000. So that's our first one. The next envelope is our emergency fund. I want to have this funded with at least $1,200. I'm pretty much breaking up the year into 4 quarters. So every quarter I want to have $300 in a lot of these savings challenges. So yes, my emergency fund, I want at the end of the year $1,200. So every quarter, every 3 months, this should theoretically have $300, which really breaks down to $100 a month. Next important envelope is my 1 month ahead. I would love to be at least 1 month ahead with all of my finances. That way, if anything comes up, or I lose my job, or I want to find another job, I at least have 1 month to kind of get everything still flowing and have money reserved for that. I'll be honest, I still am putting this at $1,200, so it is not a full month's worth, but it is definitely at least 2 weeks. So it can give me 2 weeks right now to get ahead and at least have a paycheck coming in. The next important fund that I am saving for is my sinking fund for the vet. Sinking fund just simply means you know it's going to happen eventually, so you want to just basically save aside some funds for it. I know one day my cats will need a checkup, and I don't want to put that money on a credit card. I would love just to have some cash allotted for that. And so yes, this would be fully funded at $1,200 as well. The next one I want to save for is very similar, and that is a sinking fund for my car. So again, if any car maintenance comes up, I don't want to need to put it on a credit card or phone a friend and ask for help, or even ask my husband. I really just want to have money set aside for any car maintenance this year, and thus I would like to fully fund at $1,200 this year. We have 2 more categories left. This one is my personal one. This is for beauty. So any manicures, pedicures, skin treatments, anything like that. This one as well, I would like to fully fund at $1,200. I am again just kind of following what the other categories are. $1,200 is a lot, so if there's anything left over, I could very well use that for maybe personal spending at the end of the year. I'm not quite sure. So far I've started doing my nails at home and just using glue-ons or press-ons, and that's really helped. And last but not least is our last category, which is miscellaneous. I wanted this for just those random times where something comes up where I don't really want to dip into any of my personal savings. I would want money set aside for just a random occasion. For example, I had to buy Dayquil in January, so that was an expense I had no intention of spending, but it's also something that's not reoccurring. I don't plan on buying Dayquil for a while. That was considered a miscellaneous purchase. It didn't fall into any category, didn't fall into personal spending. Technically kind of did, but to me, I rather have a miscellaneous fund for those like random one-time expenses. So now that you guys see all the categories, we're going to go ahead and stuff all of these. So as I had mentioned, I am going to be rewriting these labels, so even though it maybe doesn't look the prettiest, we're still rocking with it. So now that we have all of our categories, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 categories, I will off screen just say that it did come with one extra envelope, this one right here, and this one I'm going to be doing cash stuffing for my fast food. I'm giving myself, spoiler alert, $40 to last me every 2 weeks. I really need to cut back on my fast food. So with the extra one, this is going to be an envelope that I will take with me out of the house in my purse and keep the cash stuffed. Otherwise, all of these savings challenges are kept safely at home and hidden away. But this one I am going to be stuffing later on off camera in a different video and show you guys how I'm using cash spending in my everyday life, specifically to rein in my fast food addiction. But all right, so let's go ahead and start stuffing these. We're going to start with the high yield. And so I wanted to also count how much money we got. So here we are, you guys. We're going to be stuffing $183 today. This is all the money that we got from YouTube. And so I'm going to go ahead and categorize these. Okay, so here we are. We're going to start off with our high yield savings account. And so how I pretty much broke this down was I took one of each. So I took a 20, 30, 5, 36, 37. So I kind of did these off camera, and that's why I kind of know the increments. So this one got $37. And in these tracker sheets, it does come with a note card, so I can write down my balance, which I will do at the very end. The next one we're funding is the emergency fund. And so for that one, I did a 20, 2 5s, so 20, 2 5s, and a 1. So our emergency fund is getting $31. Next is our 1 month ahead. That one will get 20, a 5, and 2 1s, so $27 in our 1 month ahead. Now we have our vet fund, and I did a 20, a 5, 6, 7, so we have $27 going into our sinking fund for vets. Now we have our car fund, and that one's going to get a 25, $27 as well. Now we have our beauty fund, which is getting a 20, a 5, and a 6, and a 7, $27 in our beauty fund, which again is for even just buying nails, but manicures, pedicures. Last but not least, leaves us our miscellaneous folder, and so for that one it's just getting $5, $6, $7 in miscellaneous. All of our envelopes have been stuffed, so now I'm going to go ahead and write down on the card that was inside how much everything had so we can keep track. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was relaxing, fun, enjoyable. But if you guys could leave a comment, I would really appreciate that, or like and subscribe, and that way we can do our finance check-ins together every month.